Hey guys, it's Dr. Jen. It is day 4/5 of being sick. I hope you guys can hear my voice. I do think that things are getting a little bit better. I'm going to tell you all about it. By the way, this is my first time in lashes and makeup, honestly, in about 3 or 4 days. So I certainly had enough strength and energy to do that, and I'm grateful. I'm going to tell you about the symptoms that I'm having now, what's transpired. I just wanted to give you a couple of updates first. I'm going to be on HLN tomorrow morning. They saw my post on social media about me being sick with COVID, so they asked me to come on and talk about it around 7:15 in the morning Eastern time tomorrow. So if you guys are around, if you're up, I'll try to post a segment later if I can get a copy of that. So just join me, please. Also, my parents, I have hounded them. They are going tomorrow to get Caudle. As you guys know, you know my parents, I feel like. They're in their 70s, like mid 70s, 73, 74. They're going to get their second booster tomorrow. I'm going to let you know how that goes, and also their side effects and symptoms and things like that, because I think it's really, really important, okay? As you can tell, I'm still just a little bit, like I get a little winded when I talk a lot. So let me tell you about the last 24 hours. I am doing better. I am definitely not out of the woods. I can tell, even though I put on makeup, which is a huge sign for me. And I shot a new video today, which I had not shot a new video in days. It's the video on aphasia. Bruce Willis, his family, of course, as you probably know, came out saying that he had aphasia. I wanted to do a video on it actually a few days ago, but I just didn't have the strength to do it. All right, so this is what's happened. I talked to you guys last night. Sorry, I am coughing less. Not a good sign. That's not a good example, but I am coughing less, I promise. My cough is less productive, meaning like I have to run to the bathroom and like spit out less, which is so gross. I still have my tissue right next to me, and my tissue bag, which is down there. I felt better going into last night, and this morning I slept. I took this morning off from work, and then I did remote work this afternoon. I was on call for the office. I did take call remotely, and that went just fine. I took a couple meetings. So I was telling you guys that the ID infectious disease consultant specialist, who is a mentor of mine at the university, did not think I qualified for Paxlovid yesterday, which I kind of knew I didn't. That's the COVID antiviral. And by the way, I've been posting videos about COVID stuff in between. I know some of you guys may say, oh, she looks fine, she looks better. Remember, I've been posting videos. They're not new. It's not new content. It's content from before, but I wanted you to be able to like correlate what had happened before with what's going on with me now. Okay, so that hopefully makes sense, and maybe you'll get some tips if you ever are sick with this. But I got a call back from the monoclonal antibody place this morning, and I did not qualify for monoclonal antibodies, which I suspected as well, because I am not high risk for progression. Remember, if you get COVID, those are two treatments. Those are two treatments that are options potentially for you. So if you get COVID, you need to call your doctor. That is important, okay? So I don't qualify for those treatments, which is fine, because it means that I'm too healthy to get them. Also, I have not taken Motrin in, gosh, has it been 24 hours or more that I haven't taken Motrin? I actually made myself dinner this evening. It was just a veggie burger, or like a what do they call those, Beyond Burgers? But I stood up in the kitchen making it. I've got cookies in the oven, and I'm gonna pull those out of the oven because I wanted some cookies. So yep. So I am definitely better. I'm blowing my nose, but my congestion's a lot better. Can you hear that? I have more stamina. I'm going to take Monday off of work because my infectious disease specialist advised that I not go back and do a full day. Tuesday, I'm going to go back and do a half day. I'm still in isolation though, so I still can't leave the house. So the CDC has this tracker on the website where you can put in the day you were diagnosed with COVID, the day you had the positive test, the last day of fever, etc., and it tells you exactly what day you can leave the house. So I'm not leaving the house still. I'm still in isolation until Sunday. So I'm still going to be hanging out and just trying to sleep and get rest. I am a lot better. There is no doubt about that, and I am grateful to God. I am not out of the woods yet, though. This is really no joke. It feels like a really, 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 really bad flu. Like you're out, at least I have been out for a week, if not a little bit more. So I wanted to, what else I want to tell you guys? So I told you about monoclonal antibodies. So I'm just going to just take it easy and rest. It's just more rest and just try to slowly build up my strength. And the windedness, I don't feel like I'm short of breath, but I'm not having breathing problems. It's like when I exert myself, when I talk a lot, when I walk a lot back and forth, things like that. But that to me is something, at least for me, I've had with other illnesses. When I get the flu, that happens to me. When I get a bad cold, my functional capacities decrease. So I've been eating also. Food is tasting. I can taste it. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. I've been praying that I don't have or don't end up with long COVID symptoms. We are going to rebuke that, y'all. All your prayers really, really matter to me, and I really appreciate them, and I am praying for you likewise. The chicken soup, all of that stuff. I'm still eating popsicles for fluids. I'm still drinking water. Got my water right here. And you see I'm on the couch. I'm going to get my cookies out. Let's see. I set Alexa the alarm, but I just don't want them to burn. Let's see. Oh yeah, they got a little ways to go. They got to wait. Did I turn the oven back on? I don't think I did that. Jennifer, that's what happens. All right, so that's where that's where I am with things. Is I'm on the mend, and if I felt like putting makeup on, I know that I am on the mend. So I just wanted to thank you guys for all your prayers and like for everything. The posts, I will keep posting some COVID videos intermittently. A lot of you guys have been asking about how I could have negative tests at first and then test positive. So I may post a video I did a while ago on why tests can be negative. My suggestion is if you are sick, if you think you're sick and you get a negative COVID test, you need to retest. I wouldn't take one and done as a sign that, oh, it's negative, I'm good, okay? Remember, I tested positive on my third test because I was really like, So I would advise you be persistent. And also the other thing is I would not rule out COVID. I do not decide for yourselves that you don't have COVID and that what you have is, say, allergies or a cold or the flu. Don't decide that for yourself. Guys, I'm a doctor and I was walking around. You saw my face when I got my COVID diagnosis doing the live the other night. I was so surprised. I would have bet money it was the flu or bronchitis. You can't guess that that's what it is. There may be a lot of us that have actually had COVID when you thought it was the flu or bronchitis or colds. And then the last thing is, oh, by the way, you're asking Patty what kind of cookies, chocolate chip cookies. That also tells me I might be feeling a little better because I'm having like a taste for something, like I want certain things, you know. Of course, I've been eating peanut butter all week, but I don't have a taste for peanut butter today. So, and then the other thing is get your boosters, okay? If you've gotten your first series and you have not gotten your booster, please, please get your booster. Guys, you gotta get that booster. I don't know what would have happened to me and what my symptoms would have been like if I didn't get my booster. So please keep the prayers coming. I so appreciate them. I so need them. We all do. And certainly for everybody who's had COVID. If you've had COVID, or if you think you have COVID or know you have COVID, please write in the comments and let us know, like, what were your symptoms like? And what was it like for you? And those of you who are long haulers, you know, what are you going through? Let us know in the comments, because I think that it's really important that we talk about this stuff. So I'm going to keep it short tonight, but like I said, just hang in there. Please keep safe. I'm going to be back to wearing my mask, even though the CDC says we don't have to. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to get sick again. And I'm going to pull back from activities. You know, I'd started doing activities a little bit more because cases were dropping. I'm going to back away. Like, I'm definitely not going to jump back into that right away. That's just, oh, Alexa, stop. The alarm broke my cookies. Anyway, so that's what just be careful. And I'm going to keep you updated with my parents as they get their second boosters and any symptoms and stuff that they have and stuff, okay? Let me know, by the way, also in the comments too, how many of you have gotten your second booster? A lot of you guys have DM'd me on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. By the way, I'm on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube at Dr. Jen Caudle. A lot of you guys have written me and said, hey, Doc, I've gotten my second booster. I saw your story, and I went out and got the second booster at, you know, Walmart. My parents are going to Walmart tomorrow. If you got your second booster, let us know. Like, let us know how that's been and how you feel, okay? Also, a lot of you are asking, how did I get it? Truth is, we never know how we get COVID. I mean, right? There's an incubation period, which means there's a certain period of time that when you're exposed, you can get it, but it could have been from more than one person that you were exposed from. And I don't know who gave it to me, okay? So I'm going to rest. I have an early morning tomorrow doing TV. I told you guys about that. Going on HLN to share my story because they saw my videos, and going to talk a little bit about this, and also yeah, just hang in there, be safe, get your vaccines. Do not space on that booster, please. Please. I got the booster and the vaccines, and I got it. And for all of you, most of you on here are not anti-vax, but there are a few. Those of you who are saying, see, you got it and you got the vaccine. No. It would have been worse if I hadn't gotten the vaccine. I am grateful. And if there was a booster I could get right now, I'm not 50 years old yet, so I don't qualify. If there was a booster, I would get it in a minute. Alexa, thank you. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa's so persistent. Oh my God. I'm not going to say her name now. Because you know when you say her name loud, she's like, hello. Anyway, guys. All right. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments. What's going on? Facebook, thank you so much for the stars. You're amazing. Guys, if you've not liked and followed my page, I invite you to do so. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. I'll keep you updated with how I'm doing and stuff. I may be slowing down on the personal updates because I am on the mend, and thank God for that. So we'll kind of go back to regular programming, but I'll keep you updated on my parents and other things as they come up. And of course, let me know about your boosters and how you're feeling, guys. I love you. You're amazing. You're like my heart and soul. And thank you for all the prayers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And all the well wishes. Thank you. Okay. All right. Bye.